Hello everyone, my name is Gabrielle and I will be demonstrating how to add multiple effects to a piece of video using Final Cut Express, and then how to export your finished product. This software has many advanced and professional features, making it reliable to use but difficult to learn. Sometimes even adding simple color or lighting effects to your video can be difficult. For this demonstration, I have a clip of my friend and I that I want to cut up and add a couple of simple effects to. This demonstration will require some rendering, which I will fast forward through once we get there. First, we cut up the section of the video we want to add the effects to. To do this, go to the toolbar and select the cutter tool right here. With this, you can simply click on the exact time and second you want to start the effect, and then click a second time where you want the effect to end. Here we have to cut up our selection that we want to edit. Make sure to switch from the cutter tool back to the pointer tool at the very top of your toolbar before clicking again to highlight. Make sure your selection is highlighted, and we can right-click to bring up a drop-down. Click the first option. This will open your selection in the viewer, where you can begin editing and playing around with the effects. Here you can adjust the effects however you want them before you apply them permanently to the video. There are a couple of ways to select your effects. First, you can go to the top navigational bar and look at them in list form. Here you can see the different genres and subgenres that go into each different category. Or, you can go over to your browser. Here, under the Effects tab, you can see different folders where each effect is separated into different categories. The drop-down arrows allow you to see more options. Once you see an effect you are interested in, you can click the effect that you want and drag it over to the canvas. Once the effect loads, you can view it under Filters and see the different tabs to make different adjustments to your effect. You can view it on the right on the video screen. By playing around with your adjustments here, you can see them on the screen before you add them permanently to your video. This allows you to get it right the first time. The red bar that appears here means that your new effect that you added is unrendered. Before you can view the effect, you have to render the video. Make sure your clip is selected, and under Sequence tab, you can render the video. Now that your video and effect are rendered, you can view them in full effect on the timeline with the rest of your video, or you can view just your edited clip in the Selection on the Video tab. You can add multiple effects to the same video. To add another effect, you follow the same steps as before. Multiple effects can be added to one section. You can find many different effects such as video transitions, video effects, and audio effects that will all go together nicely for your video. Final Cut makes this possible by using drop-down screens in the Filters tab. You can focus on one effect, or you can focus on multiple effects, playing with the adjustments to see how they look. And if you do not like an effect, by clicking these blue check marks, you can show or hide the effect. Remember that every time you add a new effect or change your old one, you have to render again. The Stereo tab is worth mentioning because here you can view audio effects and adjust them as you want. By dragging them over here, you can hear them in the playback. Right now my volume is turned down, but by moving up this pink arrow and line, you can adjust the volume. Here, under the Motion tab, we have some basic settings such as cropping and opacity that can be adjusted to your liking. Now let's say we are done rendering and ready to export our finished product. The simple process of exporting starts with the File tab and going down to Export. There you can see our options. I will select the QuickTime Movie option and export it as a QuickTime file. The Final window allows you to title your video and select where you want to store it. Thank you for watching this Final Cut Express tutorial on effects, and may your effects be effective.